looks like there's we have a new icon working. Oh man, I didn't think it would be available so quickly. I just uploaded it like an hour ago. But I see Fedomar, our fedora bearing emote, is already getting some use. Uh, yeah, that's right. I got in here like a whole minute early. I was that excited. I actually came early. Uh, Thanks for popping in. I guess I could scale myself up a little bit here, but see, we've got the chroma key here. Oh, stop complaining about the edge of the chroma key, Swift dude. The whole point is that instead of that just being a big gray wall, it's now less than that. Oh, thank you guys so much. I'm real excited to have made partner. Okay, it's officially 8. The stream can now begin. We'll do something besides just talking. Talking badge. Wait, do I get a cool partner badge? Ahoy. I don't think I get a special partner badge, or if I do, then it hasn't activated yet. Oh, it doesn't appear on your own stream. Oh, okay. In any case, what a cool feeling. I didn't think I'd make partner anytime so soon. It seemed like... Thank you, Manoyo, for resubscribing for 3 months. And I did get your DM, and I will check my P.O. box again next week when it sounds like your whatever you sent off will arrive. Thank you again for the fun hate mail we got to read together last week. Ooh, I'm all clogged up. I was recording another like Vivzy Pop merch commercial earlier today. Thank you for resubscribing for a 3rd month in a row, Mecha Goober, who says, "Hola, Tomar." Hola back at you, Mecha Goober. But yeah, we're here to celebrate some partnership stuff. I think we should definitely play some more marbles today. But what I really think I should do is get a drink to help clear my throat and get some energy. Thank you, Brox in the Box, for resubscribing for a 2nd month in a row. You see, we get new icons. Now I can add way more icons now that we got the partner thing. I know there's other stuff I can probably do too. I'll figure that out as we go. I wasn't prepared for this day. I mean, I was slightly prepared. I had some extra icons lined up. We'll add more as we go. Oh, and it looks like someone has just activated a hype train. Thank you so much. Beef Sneezy and Finchy 101, thank you. Or sorry, Beef Sneeze T. And oh my goodness,
it's a gifting spree!
I don't know why that's bugging out so much. Are you guys hearing that clip out like that? Anyway, you know what? That's probably just my interface. It's doing its thing where it starts making noises for me, but it doesn't affect anybody else. Anyway, thank you so much, Joan G, for 10 gift subs. Thank you very, very much. That is very sweet of you, Joan G. Where have you been all my life? As I was saying, thank you, Fitchy101, for subscribing, and Beef Sneezy T, and Megastar64, thank you for the 500 bits. Megastar says, congrats on partner, dude. Joan G, really killing it with the 10 gift subs. Thank you again. And Chewbach96 has resubscribed for a 3rd month. Thank you, Chewbach, and thanks for the congratulations. And the Toasty Tart, thank you for resubscribing. And your friend Benji, thank you for the 100-bit tip. Much appreciated. Dylan, don't you worry. Don't you worry about a million gift subs. I appreciate you being here, but thank you. Stitches Stitches and Walkers, thank you for the sub, for the Prime sub. And thank you, Purple Kisses, for resubscribing. And, oh, here it
Holy
comes.
fucking shit! It's a gifting spree!
Thank you, Swiftu, for the 10 gift subs. Oh, what a nice celebration this is turning out to be already. Should we scale this up? I like it in the corner. It looks nice against the right side of the screen. But let's see what happens when we do this. Oh crap, I just moved the wrong thing, but it's okay. It's the thing that we're going to use for our Tomart Tuesday, which we have some. I think we do have some Tomart Tuesday art. I got to check and see if any new stuff's dropped. But thank you very, very, very much, Swiftu, for the 10 gift subs. And thank you, Brox in the Box, for that 100-bit tip. Oh, I really do have to go grab a drink in a second, but we'll be a sec. Here, look. We made it bigger. I had to crop. That's how I got this tiny green screen, and I had to put a crop filter on the left and right side just to make sure it wasn't going over. But I like this. This is something we can work with. We can get a better webcam and hopefully get like more accurate colors too. I don't know why you weren't notified, Whooper Mooper. I do my best. Let's see. Hello, I can smell. Chef Erebus says season 2 Tomar will be glorious. Twitch will cower at your power of TomarStream. I mean, I'm just very happy to like everything is like clicking in place. I had this series of unfortunate events. I cut the crap out of my leg, and I tweaked my neck really bad yesterday, and woke up in pain, and then I find out that I made Twitch partner today. So that was it's funny how things balance out. Let's see. Some like it's not season 2, baby. Tomar's killing Twitch just like a true super e-girl. Also loved that dinosaur project you're on. You're officially an extreme dinosaur. I guess you're referring to Tome. Yeah, Curb announced that I have a voice role in Tome earlier today. Or in the Tome game, I should say. Durkee and Cheese, thank you for resubbing for a second month in a row. Swiftu says they won't be here for the entire stream as it's 4 a.m. Oh, well, thank you so much for dropping in just to give a big congratulatory gift. I will do my best to have a killer stream. Thank you, Swiftu. Also, congrats on making Tomamar real, says Blowing Conks. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Manoyo82 says 24-hour stream. No, that will never happen, especially not with my voice in its current state. But I don't know if there's some universe where I would consider doing a 24-hour stream if it was for something really charitable. We got to start doing that at some point, like charity streams where we give our money to something more worthy than me. But we'll get there. I kinked my neck and made partner. Basically, I know exactly what I did. I could explain. I was out with some friends yesterday. We were shooting hoops, trying to get in a little exercise, but we only had 3 of us, so we played horse. And as you guys might know, horse doesn't really get you any exercise. It's just, it's mostly just shooting baskets. Shaner Boehner 56, thank you for the Prime sub. And Ride Rice, thank you for the gift sub. Sorry, Shaner Boehner, thank you for subscribing. Ride Rice, thank you for the gift sub. Hunk Hogan, thank you for resubscribing for a second month in a row. But yeah, basically I did something. We implemented a rule that when you get a letter in horse, you had to sprint to the end of the court and back. And I pulled a really stupid move where I sprinted at full speed at the opposing net, and I thought it'd be fun to just grab on and like let my momentum like sort of whirl me around. But I think that's how I pulled my like neck / upper back, was because I ran full force and swung around a pole. So that's how I did it. So I have really no one to blame but myself. I don't think I'll ever try to do that again. And Hunk Hogan says humble king. Aw. And your friend Benji, thank you for resubscribing for a second month in a row. Benji says, am I the only person who thinks Elon Musk looks like a beta male Terminator? I don't know how to interpret that. I never, to me, I guess I never in my days would I think of Arnold and Elon Musk in the same like vein. Uh, Hobo the Great, thank you for subscribing with Crime. And Boogery Bum Bum, thank you for resubscribing for a second month in a row. And they say thanks for liking my Tomart. Oh, that's right. We got to do Tomart Tuesday. Let's see if there's any last minute additions. If you haven't gotten it in by now, forever hold your peace, but worry not. You'll get in next Tuesday. Nope, nothing new. So let's, without further ado, I'm going to set up the slideshow for our Tomart Tuesday of the week because this is important. Beef Sneeze, thank you very much for the $5 tip. Here, we are going to load this up. Beef Sneeze says, hey, Tomar, have you seen that bearded Krillin art on Twitter? Of course I have. Every time something like that happens, like 50 people go, look, Tomar, it's you, and tag me. So, yes, I have seen the bearded Krillin art. And thank you for the congrats on partner. Tomar, please go to Sunny's stream, please. Like, we should be watching Sunny's stream? Should I bring his stream up on our stream? Is that what you're saying? Who said that? Gabriel Beraldo. Sonny gave me a lot of encouragement for doing all this stuff. I appreciate that guy very much. But charity to fund Tomar's purple hat addiction. I'm way behind on chat, huh? Now watching Neo Striomar instead, says Jubberdunkus. Tomar, would you ever consider, says Dire Chimp. I don't know. There's no end to that statement. Yes, I would consider. Sketchy. I hope I don't know what if I'm. I can't find out what else I might be responding to there. Sketchy Yaff or Sketchy AF maybe, as I'm supposed to read that. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. And your friend Benji, thank you for the $3 donation. And what is this YouTube link that I now feel slightly obligated to look at? I have no easy way to get at it from where I'm sitting because I think it probably got removed out of chat. Did it? As I see where Ride Rice gifted. All right. I'm gonna look through some stuff. When's the hot tub stream? Says Hobo that great. Oh, it'll happen when it happens. It'll happen when it happens. That's what we say. It'll happen when it happens. It'll be out when it's out. Hey Domar, now you can be in front of the anime OPs instead of behind them. That's true. I could be in front or behind, whichever I like. Captain Morrison, Tomar, you beautiful man, says, Captain Tomar, you beautiful man, congratulations on partner. Now onwards on your quest for the emeralds. Indeed, we have emeralds to conquer. And it will take years. It certainly will. Playing anything tonight or just chilling like a Krillin? Good question, Captain Squiggles. I'm heavily considering doing at the very least some marbles on stream. Marbles on Steam, Marbles on Stream, whatever the hell it's called. Doing that again. Because that's a fun little participant thing. But not before having a nice swig of water. Because I'll be doing announcing if we do that. Who made that sweet background, says Mr. Ignish. This is something I auto-generated really lazily through like an 80s banner generation website. I really do need to commission someone to make like a proper TomarStream logo to have as my background. Uh, Bentley Deuce says, "Have a good night, Tomar. Feeling like, oh no, you have COVID. Have a good rest, and I hope you feel better soon, Bentley. I hope it's nothing too serious. Have a good night." Um, hey Tomar, my bud Nelson finally got over his fear of fungi. We couldn't have done it without you. That sounds vaguely familiar. You have brought that up, haven't you? And I don't remember doing anything useful. Oh, there's a Toe Marbles poll. I don't know. I thought you'd be doing a useful. That definitely looks like an Ozma poll. Uh, I don't know if this is gonna give us any idea of how much people want to play. You could have just said yes or no, but all right. And ins, insane Zane, you would send the Tomart usually by posting it on Twitter under hashtag Tomart. I realize a lot of people don't use Twitter so much and use Instagram, and maybe I need to just get on the ball with Instagram and also, I don't know. Uh, but Twitter is where I do most of my promotion right now for the stream. I don't have too much of an Instagram presence, and I don't and do people like even do like Twitch promotions on Instagram where they go like, "Hey, we're going live now on Twitter and Instagram." Maybe I could set up some sort of integration for that. Uh, we've got Piplup XV. Thank you for the 200 bits. They say they stopped by to say congrats. Thank you very much, Piplup. Should Toma do a road rage stream? No, wait. Yeah, no. For a second, I thought maybe you're talking about the game Road Rash, but you mean literally a stream where I'm in the car getting angry. I'm against that idea, Peanut Hut. Uh, let's see. Spectre says, Tomar, don't panic, but someone put a check mark next to your username. That's kind of exciting. Ride Race, is your hat dark blue or purple? It's purple. I know that with all the background stuff and the chroma keying, it might not look perfect. Here, we can turn off the chroma keying. We don't need this chroma keying. There's nothing interesting going on behind me. Here, let's turn off. See, I had this crop to make up for the fact that my screen's not wide enough. See, I took off the crop. Already stuff starts happening. And then we can turn off the chroma keying entirely, and we're left with this. But I think this is fine for now. So there you have it. That's that's the real world going on behind me. We got this nice little green screen on an Amazon Lightning deal that was a little too narrow, but it was a Lightning deal, so I can't return it, but at least we got a good price on it, right? We made it work with a little cropping. Oh yeah, I should probably move it over to where it belongs. There we go. Now see, it's like, it's not wide enough on either side. Maybe if I had a webcam that supported zooming, we could work around that a little bit. Scooch this, a little bit that away. It is what it is. Marble Animates, thank you for subscribing with Prime. And Finchy101, thank you for the 100 bits. They say Mobility Mary went AWOL on YouTube after a bald, bearded man was seen tampering with her scooter's brake line. I would never do that to Mobility Mary. I don't know what you're thinking. That's cruel. That's evil. Participation is the indicator at Toma mode. What are you talking about, Ozma? Oh, participation in general in the Toe Marbles poll. Well, how's that? We got 300 people, and not even 100 have responded to your poll. Maybe, like I said, maybe a more concise poll would work better. My finale stream didn't get DMCA'd. No audio mutes. Oh, then maybe I'll try uploading it to YouTube next and see how it goes there. But I'm glad to know it didn't get DMCA'd. I'm going to scroll down, try to catch up with chat here for a second. I should play a horror game on stream. I agree, Peanut Hut. I definitely want to, like, especially when October rolls around, I want to get into the stuff where I maybe even play some things I haven't played before and try to scare myself, because that's fun. I like being genuinely scared in a game. It's nice to feel something. I don't mean that in like a mopey way. I just mean like it's cool when a game actually like makes you feel something real. Um, Play Outlast. I've never played Outlast, and I've been told by a lot of people that it's a pretty scary game. So maybe we are gonna play Outlast this coming October. This Octomar coming up. Uh, and we get to see when people subscribe to the YouTube channel. Still haven't found a way to prevent those notifications. Um, Sorry I skipped your highlighted message, Mr. Ignish. It happens. Them's the breaks. Uh, I probably didn't skip it on purpose, unless maybe I did. Who knows? But no, I keep falling behind chat. It's great to have so much you guys here, though. Blue Blurred speeds by. Tomar the Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked eye. Tomar the Hedgehog. This is coming from some like it's not. It's just the lyrics of the Sonic Sat AM theme, but replacing Sonic with Tomar. Uh, I do that a lot. I sing songs at Jaxie. I would say to Jaxie, but I sing songs at Jaxie where I just replace critical words in the title with Jaxie. Uh, Insightful has subscribed. Thank you, Insightful, for subscribing with Prime. Uh, Outlast 1 was so scary I never played Outlast 2. I'm glad to hear that people seem to agree that Outlast is a genuinely scary game. Yeah, I think Visage was one of the scariest games I remember playing anytime recently. And now Chris has me checking out a game called, what was it called? It's a game that's like so like stupidly corny but trying to be scary, but is kind of charming in its own way. It's called Deadly Premonition. It's an interesting thing. People are bringing up Mildor's Plume again. Is Mildor's Plume a scary game? I've heard people say they want me to play it. Oh, Scarlet Seeker, thank you for resubscribing. And Scarlet Seeker saying verified for partner. Congrats, Tomar. Thank you very much, Scarlet Seeker. Mr. Ignish, thank you for resubbing. If you wanted me to see your message, why didn't you attach something to your resub? Isn't that a thing you can do? Anyway, thank you, Mr. Ignish. BJCTV. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. DevKid Gaming. Thank you for hosting with one viewer. And Feldspar TV, thank you for resubscribing for a third month in a row. And Feldspar says, grats on partner. Yeah, you can attach a message. And Bubbletop Disc 26, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Worm Odyssey for the SNES, says Chef Brian 91. That'll be on the top of our list of games to play. So you're saying Lenny the person is saying Mildor's Plume is literally the scariest game I have ever played. I need to look into Mildor's Plume. And Chef Erebus says Deadly Prem is God tier. Also, Mildor's Plume was a Zach joke, by the way, just to ruin the gaslight. Oh God, it was. You guys have been bringing up Mildor's Plume this whole time. Was that on something we did together and I just completely forgot? Or was it something he brought up on like something without me, and that's why I don't know, because I don't watch enough actual Oni plays. Thank you, by the way, for subscribing with Prime, Bubbletop Disc, and thank you for subscribing, Captain Morrison. Marble Animate says, Tomar, I wanted to attach this message to my sub, but I don't know how. Sorry. Hey, Tomar, thanks for being a really helpful and nice guy. Because of your advice, I got the animation job I wanted. I'm super grateful. Well, that's great, Marble Animates. I don't even know what my advice was, but I'm glad it helped. Akire Senage, which looks like it's Jones Eric. So it's probably someone named Eric Jones. Sorry, I just decoded your screen name there in front of everybody and doxed you. cuirassage, but that just looked like a word backwards, and I couldn't help myself. Um, but thank you for subscribing with Prime. And let's see. Tomar, don't play marbles without me. I have to shower real fast. All right, we'll wait for you, Whooper. And thank you, Captain Squiggles, for the monster gift of 5 subs. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, we've got all these fun things. I want to hear, and it for anyone who hasn't noticed yet, we have this cool new emote to play with. And it's good old Fidomar. I was torn between calling it Fidomar and Fedoramar, but just seemed like one too many syllables, so I went with Fidomar. How much Reddit gold does Fidomar cost? I don't know. I think you can technically unlock these with points with Tomar coins if you stick around long enough, but I always urge you to just, subscribe and get them all and have a fun time. Hey Tomar, have you ever played the Lisa trilogy? I didn't know it was a trilogy.
It's a gifting spree!
Now I really regret not making a higher tier gift emote like notification for you, Tyler. That's insane. Tyler just gifted 100 freaking subs to the channel. Congrats to everybody who got caught in that wave, and thank you so much, Tyler. You've been one of my biggest supporters throughout all this, and I really do appreciate it. And I can't believe we made it this far. TomarStream is partnered. It is officially partnered. That means everything I say is 100% endorsed by Twitch.tv and Amazon and the Amazon company. That's not true. I'm sure I could actually probably get in trouble now that I'm partnered for saying stuff like that. That was just a joke. Just so we're clear, that was a joke. But thank you so much, Tyler. That was a very, very generous gift to everyone here and to me. But wow, I'm gonna actually go grab those drinks real quick. My throat is, like totally dry. Oh, we hit the screen. I love this thing though. It's one of those things that you can just pack right up. It's like the same thing as like those signs people use like behind their booths at cons, where it just like goes down into a little metal case that you can pick up. It's a cool thing. I did not just fart, Chef Brian. Ooh. So we got a water and a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, which is just as good as Diet Dr. Pepper, as I've come to learn. I have watched Jaxie play at least Lisa the one of the Lisas. I assume the first one, but I haven't actually gotten a chance to play it yet myself. Zergion, thank you for subscribing. Turtle Kano, thank you for resubscribing for a 3rd month. And thank you for the congrats on partner. Yeah, I've got my gamer water, aka great value drinking water. I'm pretty sure that means it came from Walmart. Ozma says, hey, Tomar, I made a joke about how you didn't read someone else's chat message, but then you didn't read it, and now I'm mad. Please read this so I can move on with my evening. Thanks. There you go, Ozma. Now I'm upset that Milnor's plume is fake. You guys had brought it up so much, I really did believe that one. That gaslight lasted for like at least a month, I think. I mean, I wasn't thinking about Milner's Plume on my spare time, to be honest. But every time it was brought up here, I was like, wow, everyone really likes this one. I gotta check it out. Um, let's see. Karma Loaf 23. Thank you for resubbing for a third month in a row. There is a real game though. No, there isn't Phoenix Sunday. I'm never gonna play Milner's Plume. You know what? We never actually did our Tomart Tuesday. Let's do Tomart Tuesday. Hey Zone, I failed to ignore your message, but thanks for dropping in on our first season premiere and our grand partner celebration. Here, this is we're gonna start off Tomart Tuesday now. Let's fit this to screen. This one, let's see. I have my little list over here, so I can say who did what. Credit needs to be given. This is Why Fake It on Twitter. Did this lovely combination pencil and digital piece that you see before you, and it features my ass, my fat ass, and then here we have this cool one by Button Masher, Button Mash 0_0 if we're being specific. This was Button Mash on Twitter. I thought this one looked pretty cool. And then we have some titled ones. The next two are both by the same artist, who's a very talented contributor. He's contributed before. This is Jack Cheese J has given us here. Can we make this a little bigger, I wonder? No, we can't. But that is I mean, I'm sure we can, but not conveniently. This is the David the Nomar, which I think is named after one of my worms from a recent match. It's dedicated to David the Gnome, the old the old Nick Jr. show. At least that's where I used to watch it, which definitely dates me for those other people in their mid-30s who know what I'm talking about. And then finally, there was this nice Jack Cheese J also did this cool he calls it Dr. Light style. So I think this is like some hybrid of me and Dr. Light from Mega Man, which I see it. I see the lab coat and the nice tie and the big puffy beard. I think it's perfect. Yeah. So I like these. It does look like a baby with a beard though, doesn't it? He's like too smooth. You will find the secret of the gnomes. Do you guys know David the Gnome? Here, I want to take advantage of let's get the window capture back up, and we'll launch Brave. Since we're doing one of these things, I don't mind bringing something else up. Here, we'll bring Brave up if our window capture would just care to work properly. Oh. All right. Well, that wasn't working right. Here we go. We've got our full screen Brave window. Oh crap. Before I full screened it, I should have actually gone to YouTube. You guys know David the Gnome? I used to really like the song. It probably doesn't hold up for all you folks, but it has a very 80s vibe. David the Gnome OP. This is important. I need you all to see this. Oh, look at that. It's still blue chromed out. Yeah, we'll stick with that. So you guys can peep me through the window. It's Tomar the Gnome. I could try premium for free. I'm intentionally not logged in on this. I'm in David's arm. This is a cartoon I grew up with. And you're asking if this is a Japanese show, Irish mixtape. It's definitely animated in Japan. I don't know if this was a dub of a Japanese show or if this is just... I got the impression it was like a Canadian show that was then where the animation was outsourced to Japan. Oh, you think Ballsack Monster's saying it was German or something? Yeah, it's like some European or Canadian or something. Oh, we could. What is going on? We don't need to watch The Adventures of Little Koala. I don't know what the hell that is. Excuse me. Go back, look at Harvey Weinstein. What are you talking about, Jumbaroni? Should we play? Who was it that said we should wait for them? That was because I am in the mood to play some silly marble games. Oh, by the way, we missed some stuff. Surgeon, did I properly thank you for the subscription? And Turtle Kano? Oh yeah, no, okay, I got those. But Karmaloaf, I thank you too. Brock's in the box. That now I am caught up. I second guess myself. Brock's in the box. Thank you for the 10 bits. Just so I can read you saying Tomar's gnome fetish has come to life. Okay. I just wanted to give everyone some perspective, and for those who actually remembered it, a little burst of nostalgia. Good XLR mixer / interface. I do what you do. What do you mean, Slick Lemons? Are you asking for recommendation, or are you complimenting the setup? This is... Oh, it's Tyler. Thank you for the 30 bits. Tyler says Rob and Harvey Weinstein were in the David the Gnome credits at 106. Oh, that I believe. Harvey Weinstein had a hand in everything in Hollywood up until, this whole big scandal broke out, that's, it's clearly been going on for a while, but, until it became the news. Sorry, gotta go bald, man. Ninja's streaming right now. Oh, I mean, I thought you're saying gotta go, bald man, but you said sorry, gotta go, bald man, and now you're cursed, Chef Brian. You're going to watch Ninja, and you're going to go bald because you left to go watch Ninja, but that's okay. That's all right. You just did that to yourself, but that's fine. Have fun in Ninja's stream. Why? How could I stop you? Oh, there's a knock at the door. Hello, Jaxie. Hello. Oh. Oh, we're on cam. Is that all right?
Well, we could be off here.
Tomar, it's your partnership Hanukkah bar mitzvah. Happy partnership.
Happy partnership.
Thank you, guys. Here, can I move the camera? And oh, look at that.
Actually, you're see-through.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I am see-through.
Well, no, I have the chroma keying off, so you're not.
Head?
No, I have it off right now.
Oh, okay.
Everyone just sees the green screen. I'm sorry you're not a floating head. You would have been a floating head, though. Oh, look at this. My friends are here, and they brought a cake, and it says... Here, I'm just going to move the camera rather than risk destroying the cake. I won't point it at you. It says, look, partner, it's you. We love Tomar. Oh, thank you, guys.
Happy Tomar.
You earned it, buddy.
Oh yeah, we got you all the best things.
You got me Entenmann's chocolate frosted donuts and eel fudge
And a charcuterie.
and a charcuterie plate. Well, you guys can enjoy that.
That's for us to enjoy.
I will come join you once the stream's over.
Yes.
Thank you guys so
Eat
much.
that on stream. Eat the cake right now. Do you need a fork?
Eat the cake on stream.
Okay.
Right now.
And we're gonna pray for your
Yeah,
soul.
can I?
Yeah, with your hands, like a
with your
baby.
hands. Come on.
Only.
This
I
is
have
like
to eat
your
it with my
birthday.
hands.
Yes.
Tomar loves these. Tomar loves these Keebler thingies, and he also loves Entenmann's.
I do love these. My grandma always
Yeah.
used to give me these Entenmann's chocolate frosted donuts every day.
Just so you guys know.
And thank you guys.
No problem.
Congratulations.
It's very sweet of you. I'm lucky to have friends like you guys.
We'll see you in a few.
Thank
Back
you.
to it.
Yeah.
All
Love you.
right. Thanks for stopping by. Aw. Thank you for resubscribing, Xenowarf. So let's say the Haftarah. Aw. That was pleasant. Oh, thank you for the fork. I'm gonna have to try this. Did Gent make this cake? You bought a cake, but
No, we
still.
made it with love.
Well, you guys decorated the cake. Thank you. Thank you so
Well, I
much.
didn't know you were gonna get partnered today.
I know. That's fair. That would have been a very short notice to bake a cake.
All right, I'll stay out of your hair.
Thank you. All right. We got to eat some of this cake, right? Ooh, it's just pure chocolate cake. We caught it on camera, so I figure it's okay to destroy it without taking a picture, right? Someone's asking, what if it's poison cake? Then I guess I'm done. Those guys lulled me into a false sense of trust over the last few decades. I don't know. That would be a really good long con. I think they'd deserve my death if this was really all coming up to this moment. Yeah, you guys do all the chewing characters you want. I'm going to eat this cake that my friends brought me. Oh. Thank you for the 100 bits, Marble Animates. And thank you for the 100 bits, Scribbled Guy. What a celebration this is turning into. There's so many chewing guys. Thank you, Zone, for making this chewing guy possible. Keto Beto, thank you for resubscribing for a second month. And they say, congrats, Tomar. Thank you very much, Keto Beto. And Vice King has subscribed with Prime. There's no way I'm going to finish this cake. But that's a good chunk of it has been finished. A nice chunk of cake. And Ballsack Monster, thank you for the 100 bits. And thank you for subscribing with Prime, Peter Slug. And thank you for the 100 bits, Tyler. It's all-time peak viewers, by the way. Is this cuz I'm partner? Does Twitch promote you better or something? I don't know. But thank you everyone who's joining me for this partner celebration. I didn't expect all this, and yes, I totally agree, Mr. Ignish. This would go great with a glass of milk. I want to move this somewhere where we're not going to destroy everything. I'm worried I'm going to lean on this cake when I get like excited gesturing over a game of marbles on stream.
Holy fucking shit! It's
Lenny.
a gifting spree!
Lenny, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. Oh, Lenny. Lenny's also been here with us from the beginning, and I really appreciate all your support. Oh, goodness. Oh, gracious. Thank you guys so much. I know I'm missing stuff, but oh, cool. Is that the Twitch partner icon that Utah Rangers throwing out there? That looks cool. I just saw that in that email today, so I feel like it's related.
Monster gift!
Zone, thank you for the monster gift. Thank you very much. Oh, Oh, what good friends we have here. What good folks. There's 400 viewers right now. Holy crap. Thanks everyone for showing up. Oh boy. An anonymous cheerer, thank you for the 100 bits. Is that actually, does that mean someone anonymously gave 100 bits, or do we actually have someone called an anonymous cheerer here? Azuma, thank you for the monster gift.
Monster gift.
Oh my goodness. And Digley, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh. Oh boy. What a day this has turned into. I woke up with a pain in my neck, and now here we are. It's a good day. Thank you guys for giving me such a good day. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You were crying. Did anybody watch those newer seasons of Beavis and Butthead? You were crying. Wasn't crying. I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna move my wonderful cake over there that my friends made for me. Well, that they decorated for me. Tomomo
Monster gift.
Tesla Novus, you're back and you're in great form. Thank you so much for the monster gift, Tesla Novus. 5 gift subs from Tesla Novus. Oh, everyone, thank you so much. Tomer does a cake mukbang ASMR bit and instantly gets massive subs. That's what's happened here, S&T. Marble Animates. Thank you for the 100 bits again. Haha, we obviously all want to just make you smile, Tommy. Oh, Hobo the Great. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. Hobo the Great says, congrats, Tomar. Get my lovely uncle to come eat cake with you. Okay. Tomar Mukbang stream. I knew you were holding out on us. I mean, I am eating and drinking into a microphone, but this was never meant to be a mukbang. I'm just trying to maintain my voice. Sauce Boss, or is it Sauce Boss? Sauce Boss, thank you for subscribing. Tyler says, hey chat, give your nice Prime subbies to Tomar so we can get more happy emotes. Oh, Tomar, why does nobody IRL understand my TomarStream references? We're just not a big enough thing yet, I guess, Dire Chump. We gotta just keep working on it, and we're gonna. That's what being partners all about. It's not. It's me achieving a goal, and it's you guys help me get there. But more importantly, it's a new beginning. Now we have to have a way crazier goal. Our next goal is to get 1,000 simultaneous people in here. I don't know how long that's gonna take. But people are like, someday you'll have 1,000 viewers. And I'm like, I don't think so. But that's a good goal to have. It's always good to have goals. I learned that, I was recently very well reminded by that by watching Zach on the Create Unknown talking about goals and getting me all inspired. We're a goal-driven species. We need goals. Sad Emoji James, thank you for the 300 bits. And Sick Lemons, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Oh, and Sad Emoji James says, finally, the mukbang I've been waiting for. Tomar, why did you barf your pants? Says Custom Line 540. I don't know what you're talking about. Zone says, Tomar, you now need to keep track of how many subs you have and let people know when you'll unlock emotes with them. It's a good incentive. Oh. I still need to fill in all my available emote slots before I would feel comfortable doing that. I have some art to commission, that's for sure. Because we're running out of existing Fabs art. I'm probably going to hit Fabs up among other artists to see if we can fill the gap of cool custom icons. But we also have to think of what they would actually be. Adi Jones, thank you for the 100 bits. Seeing, excuse me, the Dr. Pepper. Seeing you have a great day is making me have a great day. And what's the design on your shirt? This design is a Gent Trooper original. It's a Cruel Angel's thesis. Get it? It's a Cruel Angel, and he's working on his. It's I forget the name of the actual angel from the first episode of Evangelion, but it's an Evangelion reference, and it's very well done art. And I retweeted it when Gent put it on sale on Shark Robot, but I don't think it really got much press, unfortunately. But we'll have to promote his stuff more if he does any more T-shirt designs. Thank you, Nusos, or Nousos, for resubscribing for a second month in a row and they simply say, yeet. I don't know how to take that. I've got nothing to safely yeet, but I will take their yeet request into consideration next time I have something I can yeet without causing damage to my office or equipment. I will yeet away. Let's see, Ozma says, Zone, Tomar, we need a Tomamo wart emote. I demand it. You can demand all you want, but I don't want that. I don't want a wart icon. That's just your thing, Ozma. You should have a wart icon in your Twitch channel. Tomar, what do you think of the Evangelion movie? I need to know. Wait, which one? Like End of Evangelion? This is Marble Animates, by the way. I really liked End of Evangelion the first time I watched it. I thought it was a cool. It was always explained to me that it was the creator just really pissed off at the viewers for not being satisfied with the original ending and being like, fine, you didn't like my symbolic ending. Here's what really happened. And I tried to just now say that without spoiling it, even though I don't know if it's off the table to spoil an anime that's been out since like the late 90s. But oh, the Evangelion Rebuild movie. I haven't seen any of the new Evangelion stuff. And it's not even that I'm avoiding it. I don't know. I haven't gotten around to it. But so yeah, I'm afraid I have no good answer to your question. Tomar, you should have an extremely realistic emote of your face. Do you mean just like a photograph like people tend to do, or just like I could probably take the what's it called portrait that who did my icon? Now I'm having a brain fart. Let's see. Look at profile. Sees Jeff Delgado. Jeff Delgado does really good paintings. And I could probably use the one he did, or maybe even commission a separate one to use as an icon. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's going to make you well up with emotion, says Marble Animates. You got to watch all 4 Rebuild movies. It's worth it. I think I did watch the first one, if that's what you're talking about. Like the ones that... Were those the ones that were coming out even like 10 years ago? Or is the Rebuild a totally new thing? Like the You Will Not Whatever like movies, is that the Rebuilds? You Will Not Advance, or like, the You Will... I remember there was a whole thing. Okay, that is the same thing. I think I watched just the first one. I thought it was pretty cool, but like that was all that was out at the time, and I don't think I've watched another one since then. And I've heard that 3 and 4 go way off the rails. No longer, it feels like a summary of the original series. We could talk about Evangelion for a while, or we could. Do we want to play some marbles? Oh, there's an next Tomar emote poll. Yeah, I see a lot of support for Kunk, and I agree with it. We just need to understand what that would mean, and whether or not that will somehow get us lose our partner status because of its resemblance to other words that are less desirable in this community. How on earth do you manage to do exactly 26 streams before getting partner, thereby making it a perfect number of episodes for a season? It's my, I don't know, I guess maybe my life is an anime. I have no explanation for that zone. I couldn't have planned it that way if I wanted to. It is truly fate. Yes. We started off season 2 as it was like season 1 was like the affiliate arc, and now season 2 is the like new partner arc. Season 3 is going to be the 4-digit viewer arc, I hope, but know, I'm probably getting ahead of myself. That is just my next goal. We don't have to do it within one season. That is not a requirement. Now we're post time skip. Yeah, my beard has grayed another 4 years worth since the first season ended last Thursday. Oh, and Spaghetti Shaman, thank you for the 100 bits. And they say, Tomar, you should check out a game called Who's Leela? It's a murder mystery about a guy who has emotion disabilities, and you take control of his face on the right side of the screen. I literally just played this demo the other day. Jaxie always finds these cool things and shows them to me. Yeah, I found that, and it's interesting. It's heavily implied that you've murdered one of your classmates and you're trying to like cover it up. I know that's even kind of a spoiler, but it's pretty obvious within the first few minutes of the game. It's a cool, yeah. You're like a sociopath who has who has to actively think about their emotions because they have no ability to just convey them. So yeah, to like make it through situations without being like suspicious, it'll give you a few seconds, and you have to like take the parts of your face and your eyebrows, and there's parts where like parts of your face just like start wandering. It's a really cool idea for a game. I agree, Spaghetti Shaman. Maybe we could play at some point on stream. I'd love to even just start doing streams where we just download a bunch of random itch.io games and just play them and do like a gauntlet where people can like downvote a game and we just like throw it out and play the next one. Sort of like the old Newgrounds gauntlets we used to do on Oni Plays. Tesla Novus, thank you for the 100 bits. Tesla says, what do you think of season 5 of Rick and Morty? And for that matter, what do you think of the show as a whole? All I'll say is I like the first few seasons, and I don't think I even finished season 3. I might have finished season 3, but then I didn't watch 4. I haven't watched Rick and Morty for a while. I haven't been too interested. I really liked how the show started out. I'm not even trying to dump on the more recent episodes. I get the impression that a lot of writing responsibility changed hands, and it kind of just became a slightly different show. But it's I've got nothing against it. It's just it lost my interest. And yeah, and that didn't come long after the whole like weird like high IQ stuff. But that I realize that's not a reason in itself to stop watching a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I really haven't watched season 4 and 5 of Rick and Morty, so I can't give an opinion on them. Kunk, to screw up, get screwed over, usually without a chance of redeeming oneself immediately. Synonymous to bone/boned or screw/screwed, but with less overt sexual connotations. Popularized by YouTuber and speedrunner Simple Flips, especially due to the fact... Yeah, I heard about Simple Flips doing the Kunk thing. We did arrive at it entirely separate from him, unless Blowing Kunks is about to admit that his name originates from Simple Flips. Or is that what you're saying now? Is that an admission, Blowing Kunks, when you say shootouts to Simple Flips? Have I read Drifting Classroom? I haven't. I've read The Melting Classroom, but I haven't read Drifting Classroom. And I just now finally started reading Tomie. I've read the first few chapters of it. The Junji... I know I don't even think Drifting Classroom is Junji Ito, but you just got me thinking of Junji Ito. Tomar, do you have any response to the allegations that the recent? I don't want to talk about the Taliban. That's I know you guys are just joking. Due to material support. Yeah. I get the joke, Walrus. I'm a war criminal. Cringe owner, is there any existing series you want to voice act in more than any other? There isn't, but I just want to be in stuff that's good. I want to be, I want to contribute to it in a meaningful way. That's what I want. I want to work on good shows, good TV, good games, things that like people care about. Like things that people care about because they're good. It's as simple as that. It's Taliban Tuesday, says Sown. Oh, we're going to hell. Tomar, how do you feel about the Noid destroying your pizza prior to stream? I admit I thought I could avoid the Noid, but I failed to get Domino's, and lo and behold, the Noid did destroy my pizza, and I'm a little chapped about it. But it was, I feel better now that my friends brought me all this junk food to celebrate with. Tesla Novus says, do you have any voiceover work on Smiling Friends, and do you have any behind-the-scenes tidbits I know about? Well, I certainly wouldn't be in a position to share any behind-the-scenes tidbits that Zach hasn't already shared himself. That would be a huge overstep and a not very bro thing to do. But I feel like I can say at this point, like, yeah, I do some stuff in Smiling Friends. I just won't say what, so that it can be a surprise and I don't ruin the effort that's been. Tomomo Kunk Wart. What is going on? What are these weird polls you're doing, Ozma? But yeah, no, I'm super excited to be getting to do some voices for Smiling Friends. And don't get too excited. It's nothing huge. But it's a few things here and there, and maybe you'll recognize me when the first season comes out. Hopefully later this year. As far as I know, it is coming out later this year, and I think that is officially been stated. And I'm very excited for it. I think it's going to be one of the best shows on TV, and definitely one of the best animated shows that's come out in a long time. And I hope it gets on HBO Max. I hope it's like something streamable and people don't actually need cable to watch it. That's my wish, but I don't think any of us even knows for a fact if that's the case. Amico13, thank you for subscribing. Let's see, I was so upset that I thought Smiling Friends wasn't going to be picked up. Oh yeah, we had to, a bunch of us have known about that for a while, especially the people who wound up working on it. But yeah, we've been holding that in because I'm glad they finally got to announce it a little earlier. I know they didn't want to wait. They didn't want to announce it until at least the same year it was going to come out, because Zach always said he doesn't like the idea of hyping stuff too early and then losing all your steam. Cranky Pancake, thank you for resubbing. And they say, "Oh, Tommy, hope you're having a good night, man." I am. I'm having a great night. I did not expect people to come by and surprise me with goodies. So thank you for. Yes, I'm having a good night. Oh no, Noodle's trying to get in. I just heard him bat at the door and meow. Noodle, are you really still there? I was thinking about grabbing him and bringing him in, showing everybody my cat, but I think he's already wandered away. What is the current state of Hadel? Busy as a beaver or resting like a big old bear? Asks Harold Krell. Well, I can say with utmost confidence he's still quite busy as a beaver. I love hanging out with Zach, but his availability has been very low, and it's 100% because they're constantly working on Smiling Friends. If you look at that there is a great interview with the Create Unknown that I recommend checking out but I can confirm all the stuff he talks about on there, that like they have to put a lot of effort into the series to make sure it comes out the way they want it to. They could have just handed it over to the production company and been hands off, but I don't think you guys would get the show that this deserves to be if they'd done that. So they're very, very actively participating in the whole production process. All right, that's enough smiling friends talk. This is TomarStream. Dixnot, thank you for subscribing. That's a disgusting name. Is it literally? But thank you for subscribing with Prime. Tomar, can we please see your beautiful Chrome Dome? Why do you want to see my head, BJC TV? This is the iconic hat, and I haven't shaved in like at least a week. Second the viewing of the Tomar Chrome Dome, says Whooper Mooper. Oh, Whooper, you're the one who said that you didn't want me to start marbles till you were back. Tomar wants to show us his noodle. Okay. It is Tomar time, Chef Erebus. All right. Tomorrow wart crimes for the win. Is this another... What has been going on in these polls? You're so weird, Ozma. And maybe that isn't Ozma, but I feel like there's a 90% chance that it is. Rat Bob, thank you for subscribing, Rat Bob, with Prime. Yeah, anybody else? I'm gonna throw out the usual, even though I think it's totally unnecessary given all the awesome participation. But if you do feel like contributing and you have a Prime stream lying around anyway, thank you, Traditional Cast. That's 3 Prime subs in a row. Thank you very much. But that's all the point I'm trying to make is if you've got a spare Prime sub and you don't know where to use it, this is a great place to do so. If not, I appreciate you even considering it. Snake Taylor says, Tomar, I must go to bed. I have left Ozma in charge of the bets. Keep him restrained. Have a wonderful last hour of streaming. All right, we'll make sure Ozma doesn't get too out of hand. Some like it's not. Hey, Tomar, I got the Tomar flip somewhat down, but twisted my ankle and have a minor sprain. Wait, what's the Tomar flip again? I feel like this has been discussed, but I've already forgotten what it is. Oh, that's right. You were saying something about naming a skateboard. Someone was that you? Someone like it's not who said they were going to name a skateboard move after me and call it the Tomar flip. By the way, Jubberdunkus, thank you for the gift sub. And Sir Snailington, thank you for resubscribing for a second month in a row. Let's see. What's your headset? It looks comfy AF. This is it's an Audio-Technica, I think. Yeah, it's an Audio-Technica AD900X. It's an open back. I really like open backs because they're lightweight and you get that nice open sound like the sounds around you. It's not great for privacy because the sound leaks out more, obviously, but the upside of that is also sound gets in and you can hear other people trying to talk to you and other external stimuli. I think these are really good working headphones. They're really not good recording headphones because of the chance of audio leaking back into the mic, but these are what I have at my desk because this is where I work most of the day. And my closed backs are over in the recording booth. Thank you, Phil Goodlink, for the Prime sub. And thank you, The Standard Play, for subscribing. And thank you, Momento Mori, for the Prime sub. Getting so many subs today. You guys kick ass. Even with Tyler's amazing gifts and everyone's like monster gifts and stuff, we still have so many people subbing, and I couldn't be prouder. Thank you, Hidden Squiddos, for subscribing with Prime. Tomar gets sponsored by Audio-Technica when. Yeah, I know, right? I have all this cool stuff. And Tomar, what's your MySpace? Says Blankunks. I'm proud to say I don't think I've had a MySpace in 20 years. Did MySpace exist 20 years ago? It probably did. I don't know. Even I was in high school back then. I don't know. I don't know when MySpace was a thing. Yes, all the Prime subs. I've gotten all the Prime subs. I think we've squeezed all the Prime subs out of this room, and I thank you guys all so much. I think we all deserve a nice game of marbles, though. 'Cause just to change it up. We don't have to do this all night, but let's play some marbles. I'm gonna go into Steam, marbles on stream. What if I actually set my game to marbles on stream? Does anything special happen? Marbles on stream. There. I technically updated our game to marbles on stream. Look what we have here. We're loading up marbles on stream, everybody. I don't have a MindSpace account, so it's not. Let's see, top 50. Does Tomar finish in top 50 in the first marble race? I saw that bet come up. I'm going to predict. Wait, how much do I have to vote to predict? Oh. Let's see. Oh, it's 10 coins, huh? Oh, but streamers can't predict in their own channel. Okay, that's probably for the best. Tomar is the wind or Slowmar? Oh, I like this. Look at the size of these pools. That's amazing. All right. Let's do something called Beautiful Carefree Abyss. That sounds good, right? I feel like I'm good at picking these levels, even though I usually just hit random. All right. Oh, wow. Is that how many people have already joined? Wait, am I even in the race? It won't let me join. Or did I already join? Well, now I'm freaking out. I'm going to hit play in here just in case. Oh, this is a replay? Oh. I was going to say. Well, then. Hold on. We're going to main menu. This doesn't count as whatever race is being bet on. Featured tracks, Beautiful Carefree Abyss. Well, I don't understand. Why is it doing a replay? I'm confused. Does it really say replay? I thought it just said featured tracks. That's all I'm seeing is featured tracks. Are we sure that that's a replay? Can someone explain what's going on here? Yeah, let's go to race. It'll be standard. Oh, you can vote for a map? We could do viewer's choice, but I say we just do random. Max players 500, sure. We're going to give this a shot. Okay. There's already a bunch of stuff in here. Is the integration broken? Something is very wrong here. Why is it doing simulation? We must not be linked up right. I apologize, you guy. You're saying viewer race, not simulated. Where the hell? Why would it default to simulated? It was working just fine earlier. Select platform Twitch. That's the problem. Okay, so we need this thing to come and rejoin. The bot has to come and rejoin. All right. All right, so we got streamer, viewer. All right, I think now we're set up. Now we're all linked in. And I do still want to do Beautiful Carefree Abyss. Hold your horses. All right, all right. Now, okay. Now we're talking. Now we got it. And I have joined. I'll be participating in this race today. Try not to be destroyed by the mini super lasers. Oh, I'm excited for these marbles. Oh, and thank you, Brox in the Box, for those 10 bits. Tomar, you're officially first in the marble streams. Am I really? That's crazy. All right. I still see people joining, so I'm going to give us a little count off. 3, 2, 1, and then here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. All right, here we go. What does that say? Nut test? Nutters? All right, we have T1 Dash. No, Feralden is up the mountain. Kiddo Biddo, Zenny Bits, Tiddish. Oh, it is all over the place. Tiddish keeping the lead. Tiddish coming down the right side with Scarlet Seeker just behind. It's Tiddish, Cool Einstein. Cool Einstein, Glory for the Sun God. Oh, God, there's so many deaths, so many people falling to their doom at this part as they clutter on. But 50-foot Penguin takes the lead, but then Chef Erebus pulls ahead. Chef Erebus followed by Zweihander. Chef Erebus smashes in. These obstacles are making a big difference. Manoy 82, Zweihander, United Divisions now taking the lead. We have Ezander coming ahead, Dr. Deathbed. Ezander 11 goes into the giant orb. And I think that's the finish. Ezander 11 takes the game, followed by United Divisions, Dr. Deathbed, Super Gamma Gamer, Staluigi, Torch Post, Mr. McDerp, Them Dubs, Fizzy 3D, and in 10th place, Glory to the Sun God. Azuma just barely missing the top 10 in the 11th slot. Let's see what Ezander had to say. I'd like to thank my worm. Thank you, Ezander 11. United Divisions had this to say. Damn. Dr. Deathbed with a bronze medal, bitches. Staluigi in 5th says total carnage. I'll take it. Mr. McDerp with a yeah, made it. Hi, Tomar. Fizzy 3D with a oh wow, I was in 9th. LUL or sorry, lol. Glory to the Sun God with 10th, and you know, we could see what Ozma has to say, but let's not. Let's go. Let's see what Super Gamma Gamer has to say in 4th. Didn't think I'd get so far. Well, congratulations to our winners. Let's find out where Tomar placed. For the sake of the betters. Oh, I bet Tomar was one of the deaths. No, I came in 90th place. Sorry to everybody who thought I'd be top 50. You lose. All right. Let's queue up another game. We're doing a random track this time. All right. Ooh, look at this. Marbles on stream. Is this like an official one? Look at that fancy thing. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets, place your marbles, place your marbles. We've got 95 participants. We've got 100. We've hit 100 participants in the marbles. We've got 120. Let's get to 150. Let's get it to 150. Place your marbles. Place them at the top here. Place your marbles. All right. We got 140. Come on, 150. We've got 150 in. Oh, I'm getting an itchy trigger finger. We got 155. I think we're about ready to go. Are there any last-minute marbles that need to be placed up here? People still trickling in at 162, trickling in at 163. 164. I have 164 going once, going twice, 165, going 3 times. Oh, we still have people coming in. And it's just about to hit 170, but I'm going to hit start. Here we go. We're going to do the 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. All right. And here we go. We have Jacoby and Lenny the Person taking the hand. Then Harold Krells, Lenny the Person, Harold Krell, Vern Trax, Edward Jim. It's anybody's game. I'm getting lost on the map. But here we go. Going in the lap, it's Bingle Skronk. Bingle Skronk followed by Dude the Hero. Bingle Skronk going around the first curve. It's a whole mess. I'm stuck in the track. How do I just move around the track? I thought I had no clips. Oh, God. I got stuck in the track, but Lenny the Person has now taken the lead. No, Edward Jim and Lenny the Person on either side of the curve. It's really anybody's game. But coming out of this next thing, it's Zone Sama and Edward Jim. They're real close, but Edward Jim is maintaining the lead, followed by Horky Sparky, Phil Good Inc. Dylan B is in third. Zone Sama took the lead for just a moment there again, but oh, we have people falling out by the dozen. Let's hope they all land on the next deck. Horky Sporky now taking the lead. Dylan B, Megastar. Horky Sporky hits the red ramp, flies up. Horky Sporky maintaining the lead, but J-Bo right behind the Megastar 64 in third. J-Bo passes Megastar 64. Megastar 64, them dubs. J-Bo 4000 falls off the... Oh, that's too bad, J-Bo. And people are missing the finish line left and right, but Wyatt's Manny 628 is the first to land inside. Lenny the Person now taking the lead. Lenny lands in it. Lenny is second. Edward Jim is third. Reuniclus X is fourth. Blitzkier GB is fifth. Osama Bin Farton, Phoenix Sunday, Driest NG, The Chief, and Up Pigeon. We have our top 10. And people are still flowing down. We can we can keep surveying. We see Ride Rice. We see Panda Jello. Zone Sama clearly stuck. Clearly not having a good time. Kern 103 coming in. I think we've just about gotten there. Kern jumps in, and that's it. Only 119 out of 170 racers actually made it. Sorry, 117 out of 169 racers actually survived. But Wyatt's Manny 628 is our leader today. And they say, nice. Pupper wave, pupper wave, pupper wave. I assume that looked like something in chat. Tomar Wart Crime, says Lenny the Person. Lenny, that's what you chose to say with your second prize win. Edward Jim says, go, you beautiful belle. Damn it. Oh, wait, hey, I thought I died. Hell yeah. That was heart thumping. Reuniclus X says, Tomar top 10. Tragic. If you're reading this, thanks for all the past streams, Tomar. Reuniclus, are you a VIP or anything yet? You've been around since the beginning. I feel it appropriate to give Reuniclus VIP right now, right here, right in front of everyone. Reuniclus X VIP. Thank you for coming to all these streams. Much appreciated. And Blitzkier GB just says play and boost. Okay. Osama Bin Farton says top 10. Hell yeah, Froggers. Hell yeah. Oh, VG Leia. All right. It's an emote. Tomar kidnapped my wife. Please help. Epic. And then Phoenix Sunday says Milder's Plume was the alternate title for the UK release of the game Cosmic Bowl. It's a real game, I promise. Yeah, sure it was. Driest NG. I'm never going to believe anybody who brings up Mildar's Plume ever again, by the way. Says the J. And a Pigeon finishes with, I spent all my money on this. You better win, Tomar. This is rigged. Get owned, losers. And, again, we can see what Blowing Kunks has to say, but they're not top 10. I'm sorry, Blowing Kunks. Let's see where Tomar finished. Not top 50, that's for sure. with an 86. Hey, at least I didn't fall off the map. All right. Are we ready for another round? I feel like we need to get minimum 3 rounds. We booted up marbles, so I think it goes without saying. Let's just hop in another random track and have you were dead last zone. I thought I saw you fall off the edge. I don't know. I didn't know you finished. All right. It's marble time. It's marble time. Everybody gather around. It's marble time. Marbles on stream. Who will win it? Nobody knows. But we've got 140 entrants. Do I hear 150, 150, 150, 150, 150? We have 150 entrants. We've got 154. We've got 154, 154, 155, 155, 159. Going once. Going twice. I'm going to start. We got 163, 164, 165, 166. Are we going to hit 170? Are there 170 people that want to play marbles? I don't think so. Only 168. 169, 170. Let's give it a shot. Okay, we still have some late joiners. You got a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. All right. Blowing Kunk starting off in the lead, but very quickly trumped by his center position. Zweihander taking the lead, Antwarp T, Wyatt's Manny, Jabo. I see a lot of familiar names up here, but it's really anybody's game in this whole mess. I think we've done this level before, but that's just fine. It's a good one. Wyatt's Manny, 628, coming out way ahead. Wow, what a lucky fellow. He was our first winner for the night. But Just Carlos and Dire Chump are coming to settle the score. Just Carlos, 64, took the lead for a moment, but Wyatt's Manny bounds back ahead into the lead. And we have Dire Chump flying off behind them, and completely missing the board. Phil Good Inc. takes the lead. Where is Phil Good Inc.? Oh, that seemed like a misstep. Alucard, the Vampire Lord, and Wyatt's Manny, 28. Azuma suddenly barreling completely off the board. Wyatt's Manny, Zazzy. Everybody's dying on this level. Wyatt's Manny, 628, might actually be out of there. No, there he is. He's going down the corkscrew. He's way out in front, but Osama bin Fartin is misinterpreted to be in the lead. I believe it's still Wyatt's Manny with an actual lead. We have a lot of people falling and setting off our sensors. Plastic Scissors in a legitimate second place. But seemingly stuck in this, whatever this is, and now falling behind. Wyatt's Manny way, way, way out in front. Can't believe that. I'm starting to suspect Wyatt's Manny has some sort of magical luck power. Wyatt's Manny takes first place without even a fight. Flying Snake, followed by Plastic Scissors, Caller 7, Osama bin Fartin, Real Ernestborg 9, Denny Dude, Brox of the Box, Allah Gaming Official, and that's it. That's our top 10, everybody. Lenny the Person we see coming in, and there's Dylan B over there. We see, it's Tyler, followed by Blowing Kunks, followed by Zone Summer, and so many more. There's some like it's not coming into the final stretch. We see Reuniculus X coming up. And there's me, as always, way, way, way behind. And coming up the back, we see Skeletorso and Yakobwai. And that's going to be it, folks. That's the end of our race today. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like a pretty safe bet to bet on me doing terribly, huh? So we've got Wyatt's Manny 628 now with 2 wins. Look at that. What are the odds? What a blowout. Wait. Oh, there I am. Jeez, you guys are bad. LOL, JK. Ha ha ha. Says Wyatt's Manny. Flying Snake with a, oh shoot. Yo, Tomar, never seen your face before. You were awesome. Boost. Yeah. Oh, I just realized that we could have had the camera on. We could have. We should have. Let's get this stupid crap back on. We'll put on the filters. Just taking a quick little break. Let's shrink this down to a tiny fraction of that size. There we go. Now I can comment live as a face cam. There we go. In fact, yeah, let's put it right here in the middle. All right. Boost. Hey, not like this. I can't believe I got second place. What the hell? And then Plastic Scissors. Tomar, more like Gofar. Thanks for all the great content. Tomar Facecam, let's go. Well, you got it, Plastic Scissors. Caller 7. The maps looks like it was made in AutoCAD. Oh, shoot. I'm actually going to win. Wow, this is more exciting than the time I suffered withdrawal. That was cool. Says Caller 7 in 4th place. Then we have Osama bin Fartin, who came in 5th. a very appropriate name for current events. 5th epic win, went up 2 spots, but Tomar still has my wife hostage. Please help. Real Ernest Borgnine says, what an honor to even place in this race of champions. Return of Nomar. Denny Dude. Yes, I realize it's 9:30 and I should stop eating for my fast. Lucky number 7. Yo, says Denny Dude. Brox in the box says, I cracked the top 10. Toma Fedomar. Oh, they're doing Fedomar and Samar. Okay, icons is the point. And Denny Dude also followed up with It's a Me, yeah. And we have 1-800 Gay Boy says, wait, how do these victory speeches work? Oh, shit. Mom, get in here. And finally, our 10th place winner, Allah Gaming Official, says, how do I get VIP? Love the streams, Tomar, you beautiful person. Whoa, I got top 10? Yeah, you did. Congratulations. Look at these point totals. Oh, yeah, look at that. This keeps a history of how you guys do, I think. Because these are even wins from other nights, I think. Anyway, let's play another game. Oh, you're right. Where am I? Let's sort by place again. Tomar placed. I mean, I knew I placed horribly. 110th. Now you know. All right. Should we actually pick a track? I don't know enough about the tracks to know what to pick. So I say we just do another random track. We're going to do at least 2 more races. 2 more races, folks. Random track. The point is if I do win and everybody's betting low, you will win big. So that's just odds at work. We have 90 people in the race already. We're at 115, 120, 122, 125. Ooh, we have lots of participants here. I like how active everyone's staying. We still have a solid viewership today. Thank you for showing up, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Tomar Just Got Partner Season 2 premiere stream. We have 165 racers ready to drop their marbles. Can we make it 170? Can we please make it 170? 168, 169, 170, 173. Let's start the race. 175. We have 175, 176. 7, 6. We've 180 racers today. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. We have our first big mess of whatever here. Looks like there is some kind of guardrail system because people are not dying by the thousands. Skeletorso takes an early lead, but Horky Sporky sort of outdoes him. BJC TV, Skylive, Staluigi. I see BJC TV pulling way ahead with his BJC. Famichiki Fam right behind them. And Skeletorso somewhere behind in third. A distant third, though. BJC TV maintaining a slight lead over Famichiki. Famichiki and BJC TV fighting for the lead. Meanwhile, there's Skeletorso and Blitzkeeper GB
Following up in third and fourth, and Some Like It's Not was in fifth for a second, but now is no longer. BJC TV rolling ahead, maintaining that lead with Skeletorso right behind, followed by Blitzkier GB. And then way behind that, Blowing Kunks, Horky Sporky, Knives 64, all vying for that fourth place spot, but Blowing Kunks seems to be maintaining it. We see BJC TV on the top rail, followed by Skeletorso, followed by Blitzkier GB, and a whole mess of folks. Brock's in the box, Phoenix Sunday, and Knives 64 appears to have pulled ahead of them all. Knives 64 now taking a commanding lead, followed by Skeletorso way behind. Knives 64. Skeletorso is out of the match. That, I repeat, Skeletorso is out of the match. So is Shaner Bananer. Knives 64, followed by Ritual Artist. Followed by Phoenix Sunday. No, Halfbath takes third place. Halfbath is in third place. Blowing Kunks in second now. Knives 64 wins first place. We now have Mr. McDerp. Just fell off the track. There are a lot of deaths. And it looks like it might be Phoenix Sunday. Is it going to be Phoenix Sunday takes second place? And Blowing Kunks following shortly after with third, and the Crud Man right after with fourth. Then Chris Isp, T1 Uncle Christian, Staloigi, Bat Turtle 123, and HOMT Dog Salesman, Humped Dog Salesman. And that's it, folks. And it looks like I finished somewhere there. I couldn't tell you what place, but it might be top 50. It feels like top 50 because we still have a lot of racers left to go. There's Reuniclus X rounding into the finish line. We see Earwig TV, Lime Juice, Azuma finally coming in. Blitzkeeper GB did manage to finish eventually. Sorry about losing that great lead you had early on. Asteroid 101, Just Carlos 64 coming in. Kerple Pisses coming in. We see Mikey Walks now entering the final stretch, as well as Doom Ghost 90 and Chef Erebus. This wheel is a real mess. Here comes Lognog, Autoculus Live, Crouton 98, Dick Snot, following Potato Pancakes. There we see Disdart, IG88 Igloo, Mega 1991. Oh, and the rest are all dead. Disdart, Igloo, it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. So in first place, we have Knives 464. Ooh, ninth. You know you're in first. Okay, well, I guess you were ninth at some point. Oh, shit, Zone brought me here with a retweet. Well, congrats on your victory, Knives. Phoenix Sunday says, I died. Oh, give me a shout out to the person in 11th place. Please read them. Person in 11th place, please tell Tomar Mildor's plume is real. I don't believe you, Phoenix Sunday, but you came in second. I guess that's old chat messages. Blowing Kunk says, go, Gadget, win, determination, yes, baby. I'd like to thank Fitzfellow as well as that hippie guy, Do. Main motivators in life. For anyone who's wondering, those are two random characters I've played, and I'm not random characters. One was in Tangle Tower, the other was in Mutt and Chops. The Crud Man coming up in fourth says, Tomar, and hey, that's me. Chris Isp, with a woo fifth place. I'd like to thank Tomar. You're welcome. T1 Dash says, Kamehameha. Yes, go. Hi, Tomar. I love you. I should have won the first one, says T1 Dash, or T-Dash. We have Uncle Christian, who just says, LOL, seventh heart, not last place. Tomamo Emerald. Oh, they did the Tomar Emerald emote. 464 IQ. LOL. And T1 Dash, okay, says haha. Staloigi, Tomar is a bromar. Go ball go. This is my finest hour. That's Staloigi in eighth. Bat Turtle 123 says, holy shit, I won. Hi, Tomar. Tomar, yeah. And finally, we have Humped Dog Salesman in 10th, who says simply, thank Godfather Tommy will notice me. Yes, I love you, Mr. Tomario. Love you, Tomario. I see, yeah, we had a small raid, huh? With Attack Cast like 18 minutes ago. I missed that. And yeah, I missed a few things. Did I thank you, Crouton93, for subscribing? if I didn't, thank you very much, Crouton93. And GMO Cantaloupe, thank you for resubscribing for a second month, and thank you for the congrats. I know that was 15 minutes ago, but I got real excited doing the marble thing. And yes, for anyone wondering, I came in 33rd place, putting me, for the first time tonight, in the top 50. And here we go. I think this is going to be our is this going to be our final game of marbles? I think that'll be up for you guys to decide. Oh, thank you, Knack Frost, for subscribing with Prime. We're going to do at least one more race. One more to win them all. It's a random track. Nobody knows which. Thank you for the 200 bits, Hobo the Great. My ball isn't fully rounded. I need a new ball, they say. Sorry, you only get one ball, and they're all just as round as the next. But thank you. Thank you for the 200 bits. All right, everybody's slotting up. We've got 147 eager participants now. Now it's up to 158, 163. Ooh, I like seeing all these people playing. There's over 300 of you according to my numbers, but some people don't feel like playing. Why not play? You can't win if you don't play. We have 178, 182 people in here, 185. Come on, we can do 200. I feel like we could hit 200. You guys would give me such a good, a nice partner day if we could hit 200. That's 192 participants. We just need 8 more. Come on, you can't win if you don't play. Like I said, 195, just 5 more people, just 5 more people. Whoa, just 3 more people. We have 197. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much. 198. Okay, we've crossed the 200 threshold and we're still climbing, but I think it's time we click the start button. 205 people in, and we are doing the 10 count. This is your last moments to enter, but we have 205 participants. 3, 2, 1, race. It's marble time. It's marble time. Everybody, be aware, it's marble time. Just Carlos 64 starting out the door, followed by Zweihander, followed by Antarp T, followed by Zweihander again. Tesseron takes the lead. Tesseron right in front of Zweihander. No, wait, Antwerp. Was that? No, Tesseron might have fallen off the map. Antarp takes the lead, followed by Earwig TV, and then Zweihander coming right up behind to take second. Sorry, to gain the second place slot. Antarp loses his lead, and Phantom Dragon suddenly shoots out in front. I'm seeing Glory to the Sun God, but I think they fell off the map or something. Phantom Dragon 89 maintaining the lead, followed closely by DDR 658. Phantom Dragon going down that first big thing, but slamming into an obstacle and falling off the course. DDR taking the lead, but then Mammoose just rocketing ahead. Mammoose takes the lead. Now we have Mammoose maintaining the lead. We have Lamont Cox coming from behind. DDR 658 coming after that. Oh, but Lamont overshoots the drop and goes into the opposing ramp. Mammoose still maintaining that lead. Ooh, a very solid lead at that. Followed by Shasta 213 and DDR 658. And now we've entered an interesting sort of obstacle where it feels like it could now be anybody's game because they need to be launched by this thing into the air. DDR now coming out ahead. And we've fallen into this, whatever the hell that was. And Dude the Hero finishes first, followed by Hope of the Great, DDR 658, Chumbaroni, HR Jeru, Blandon, T1 Dash, Humped Dog Salesman. We have a few repeat winners here, Zephyr Lamb and Chef Erebus. Good job, folks. And have I finished? No. If you bid on Slowmar, you were right. It was a Slowmar day. There I am, just finishing off the game just now. And who has yet to finish? We've got Dick Snot, Medlock, Horky Sporky, Slick Lemons, Manoyo 82 coming down with his hate mail filled eyes, Dire Chump, Cringe Owner, Lognog, Shaner Boehner coming down the loop now. And we got Root Boy and Jumberdunkus and No Aminos just floating in there. Don't know what's going on with them. What's the holdup, folks? What's the holdup? Just waiting to get launched by this godforsaken gimmick that this map has. They're just stuck in a death circle. Just the worst possible trajectory. Sorry, No Aminos and Root Boy. I think this might be your time, No Aminos. Root Boy, though, still stuck on. This was not the best devised part of the level, let me tell you. All right, everybody has now cleared the launcher. Root Boy coming down, and No Aminos on his way down. I think it's going to be... Okay, Root Boy is eliminated, and we are done. We were rooting for you, Root Boy. Reach 2,500 season XP. Is that a streamer thing, or is that a player thing? I don't know how that works. Yeah, the point is Tomar lost. The things you guys were betting on, I came in 97th place. But let's look at our top 10 and what they had to say. Dude the Hero, coming in first, said, Pirate level, nice. Oh my gosh, GG everybody. Thanks for the stream, Mr. Tomar. You're welcome. Hobo the Great says, Go ball go. My wonky ball may win. Let this be known. All balls are winners. Oh, that's sweet of you, Hobo the Great. DDR658 says, oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I came in third. Pretty good. Oh, I'm sure everyone feels great seeing that. Chumbaroni says, sneakily replaces ball with rigged ball. Looks around. Hope no one saw that. Boost, boost, boost. Snickers quietly, all according to plan. Way to go, Chumbaroni. HR Jeru in 5th place says, let's go. Congrats on the partnership, Tommy. You're the best. Thank you. Blandon says in 6th place, PogChamp. Okay. You just made me say PogChamp. It's better than the other version, I guess. T1 Dash says, I win. I might have lied. Okay. Thanks again for accepting my bribe for top 10, Tony. Then Hamd Dog Salesman says, thank Godmar I got in the top 10 again. My power is rising. The only person I can thank is the Tomar grind set and boost. Zephyr Lamb in 9th place says, oop, Goldstein's taxidermy. We got him and stuff him. Sweet, I'm not last. Purgatory. Poor Root Boy. No, my boy. So yeah, I think we all were rooting for Root Boy. He was the true underdog of the game. Chef Erebus in 10th has this to say. It do be marble time. I must win. My 6th place trophy does not satisfy my hunger for marble immortality. Finally made it top 10 after such a dry streak. Tomar Season 2 will be the best season of any seasons. Thank you, Chef, for your show of good faith. And Hobo the Great, thank you for the 200 bits. Yes. I read that one, and I think Fatty Tatties 420. I never thanked you for the subscription, so thank you, Fatty Tatties 420. Fatty Tatties 420. I said it twice because I was 6 minutes late. All right, in fitting sense, considered by my marble is dead. I've got to hop off for now, says Blowing Kunks. See you Thursday, Tomar and Chatmar. Hopefully return to see that kunk emote. Happy Season 2 and happy partner. Thank you, Blowing Kunks. You have a good night. All right, can we do a quick poll? Do we have a mod available to run a quick poll on whether to do one more game, 2 more games, or just be done with the damn marbles altogether? Because I could keep going. I'm having fun, but if you guys aren't, I wouldn't want to keep going. There's something goofily fun about announcing a bunch of rolling marbles. Let's see. The current poll is 1 more. Oh, we have a lot of votes for yeah. We're going to do at least 1 more. If that number hits 100, I'm just going to instantly start. We got 97 votes for 1 more. We got 99. All right, we hit it. One more once. One more once. All right. And if you're a betting man, I got a good feeling about this race. I can't promise anything, but I got a good feeling. I better join, though. We're still queuing up. Tomar's rigged it. I'm pretty sure there's no actual way to rig the race. But I'm slouching really badly. I was getting a little too comfortable there with all the marbles and whatnot. Let's get this out of the way. All right. What have we here? Okay, we've got 183 entrants. 185. I think we're almost ready. You're putting 200 gems on this? Glory to the Sun God. You're not favored. We got 200 people, and I have to make top 50. That's like a 1 to 3 odds or something. One chance you'd get for every 3 chances you don't. Something like that. Anyway, I'm hitting the start button. We got 192 entrants. That's good enough for me. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0, go. All right. It starts off with Mr. McDirk right up front. Phoenix the Praetor. Phoenix the Praetor, is passed by Crouton 93. And they're all caught in here with, Captain Squiggles almost pulled ahead, but then got a little messed up. Now we have Unabated Lemon and Brox the Box fighting for first place. Harold Krell right up there, too. We got Brox of the Box. Azuma technically in the lead, but really, it's hard to say. It's really Zenith 212 who's now taking the lead, followed by Blandon. But falling into that hole could help someone shortcut their way ahead. We see multiple players dying here, falling off the right side. Chris Isp, though, is dead. Blandon appears to have the actual lead. No, sorry, Zenith 212, followed by Blandon. Zenith maintaining the lead, going around all the obstacles deftly, and maintaining their first place lead. But is that now overpassed by Cringe Owner? No, that wasn't Cringe Owner. Cringe Owner must be off the rails. It appears that the actual lead would be going to Agent JPEG. Agent JPEG and Bridal Express, followed then by Hobo the Great, and Zenith 212 has now fallen. Oh, but it's really anybody's game here now, as everyone mashes into the next level. But it will be Zenith 212 who retakes the lead, followed by Doom Ghost 90 and HR Jeru, and Agent JPEG still maintaining that 4th place position, followed by Bridal Express. And we're entering the lava pits, and Them Dubs shoots through and passes everybody. Them Dubs it just seems to be, but they're taking the hard path, the very narrow. Oh no, Them Dubs falls to their doom. And there goes Mine Guy and Lime Juice. Oh, Lime Juice. Lime Juice takes a legitimate lead and appears to be going for it. Slash Halen almost appeared to fly over everything, but completely missed the finish line. Lime Juice now getting stuck in the propeller room, with HR Jeru slowly making their way over. And Lime Juice is gonna be the winner. Congratulations, Lime Juice. Lamont Cox now coming in. Lamont Cox has a legit shot at 2nd place, but is getting kind of stuck in the wheel room. And they will be overtaken by June's Juke. June's Juke appears to be our 2nd place winner, followed by Phoenix Sunday. And Lamont Cox does make it in. Gary Gamer 2017 drops into 5th place. Cappuccino D, followed by Zephyr Lamb, Masungus, HR Jeru, and Micah Coot 2. This was a treacherous path, one that I think I fell off of long, long, long ago. Here we see Chef Erebus and Dylan neck and neck, followed by Zone Sama coming in there. Osama Bin Fartin, Whooper Mooper, Feralden, Crouton 93, Jubberdunkus, Sheep at Sheepshed, Earwig TV, Ride Rice, Wise at Manny 628, Vern Thrax, GMO Cantaloupe, everybody's now finishing up, Blitzkeeper GB, Shasta 213, Mega 1991, Harold Krell, Grok the World. We had another death there, Jabo 4000, Reuniclus X taking up the rear behind Interior Person. High Five B now coming down, Queasy inside, Mr. Ignish, and Alien Princess just barely avoids the murder stick. Whatever that force field at the end is called. I'm going to call it the murder stick. Thank you, by the way, Spaghetti Shaman, for the 100 bits. Can you buy me some ramen? Not with 100 bits, but I know that's your thing. You asked me to buy you stuff. Thank you for the bits, Spaghetti Shaman. Brock's in the box. Thank you for the 10 bits. And Brock's wants more. That may have been before we started this. But yeah, let's have a look. Let's look at our winner circle. Lime Juice with their first win of the night, netting them 68 points, has this to say. Lime Juice says, play boost. Bro, say psych. Wait, I'm first. I would like to thank Tomar. Thank you, Lime Juice. You're welcome, Lime Juice. Junas Joke says, I made it. This is the only accomplishment in my life. Every day's great at your Junes. Phoenix Sunday says, /boost. The universe has sent me here to tell you that Tomar finally plays Mildor's Plume in the season 3 finale. And then we have Lamont Cox, who had this to say, is that the Dr. Pepper Zero? I love that stuff. Did you notice Zach started calling you Goonmar during Worms? LOL. Lots of people died this level. Yes, they did. Gary Gamer, who came in 5th, said just simply Tomamomar. Cappuccino D in 6th said, boost Caltrops, bribe Tomar, go into bribe debt, explain debt to loving wife, and divorce. We had a little saga there with Cappuccino D. Zephyr Lamb in 7th says, this is sadder than Grave of the Fireflies. Rip, Tomar will be missed. My hubris, that was a cluster cunk. Thank you, Tomar. Gary Gamer followed up with the same thing. Masungus in 8th place says, I don't know how to put words down. H.R. Jeru in 9th says, OMG, go little ball, go. Top 10 again, yeah. No, OMG, yes. This was quite literally a roller coaster, LOL. And finally, Micah Coot, our 10th place winner, says, yeah, good job, everyone. Barely. That was a close one. I just want to say congratulations on Partner to another season. Thank you, Micah Coot. Thank you very much. Now, we've reached the 10 o'clock mark, so I feel like we have two choices. We can either play more marbles or call it a night. I hope that's an easy choice. I hope that's an easy choice to make, because I want to do at least one more. Just one more marbles. Because this has been fun. We're going to do marbles. And that will be the last of the marbles. And then I'll go see all my friends out in the other room who were so gracious as to come cheer me on. But we're going to put our all into this one. Look at that track. We've seen this track before. Do we want to do this track? Yeah, we're going to do this track. Why not? I'm joining in, of course, to add some fun to all this. Come on, it's the final game. You might as well play. You might as well jump in if you're in the room. If you're one of the 350-ish people in this room right now, you should join in. Thank you for the 23 bits, Captain Squiggles. This is the last of my bits, says the captain. Drip some WD-40 on my ball, please. You know, WD-40 is not is not designed as a lubricant. It's actually designed as an anti-rust agent. Not a lot of people seem to realize that, but there are much better lubricants out there than WD-40. All right. It just helps with lubrication by removing rust from things that have oxidized. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, see, WD stands for water displacement, as Zendra says. Well, let's. We got 173 people in, and I've been rambling about WD-40, and here we go. 174. I think we're ready to start. No one else is joining, so we're gonna hit the start button. 8, 7. Oh, Osama bin Fartin, thank you for resubscribing for a 3rd month. Congrats on your cool new icon, too. And the race has begun. And we see Slick Lemons, Manoyo. Manoyo seemingly keeping some kind of lead, but it's really anyone's bet till we get out of this whole mess. I see Kern 103 seems to be taking the actual lead here. We can't always trust our leaderboard with situations like this, but Kern 103 followed immediately by the new Sun and the one I could never say right, and Agent JPEG. Agent JPEG now pulling into the lead, but we've now branched paths, so it's really hard to call at this point. Someone will come out. Okay, here we go. Yanagra appears to have an actual lead here, followed by Torchpost and Kern 103. But Reuniclus we see leading this group on the left side of the course. It's so hard to call these things, folks. We say Yanagra, Torchpost, Yanagra. Yanagra appears to be maintaining a lead. But let's see who comes out of these funnels first. It is Yanagra, followed by Torchpost. And then on the other side, we see that Darch and Steve Obama and Kern 103. Torchpost and Yanagra fighting for first place right now. Steve Obama. They're going into this thing. There may be deaths. Oh, no, wait. There is an enclosure around the wheel here. Steve Obama seems to have taken the actual lead. Even though it's not currently reflected in the leaderboards, this is saying Kern 103 has the lead. But I'm just not seeing it. To me, it appears to be Steve Obama maintaining the lead. Oh, I'm sorry. Kern 103 somehow, and T1... We have 3 people that somehow blasted their way through completely out of my sight. Kern 103, T1 Dash, and the new Sun, and now followed by that Dark Steve Obama, Grok the World now placing, and Yanagra right after. Then Jaffarero, Nuxie, and Adam Langens. I don't know how that happened. It was like somebody just blasted out of camera. Or like actually flew from this wheel like straight into the finish line. I wish I could get an instant replay on that. Can I? Is that a feature? We'll find out at the end if there's any sort of replay, because I want to know what happened there at the end. But congrats to our winners: Kern 103, T1 Dash, the new Sun, that Darch, Steve Obama, Grok the World, Yanagra, Jaffarero, Nuxie, and Adam Langens. And Ivan Lee coming in, and Famachiki Fam, followed by the murder line, and it's game over. Kern 103, what did you say in your proudest moment? Okay, so that definitely doesn't work, lol. If I get top 10 shoutouts to Clown Tomar, wait, what? How? Yo, marbles rigged? Yeah, I don't know what happened, right? I didn't see how Kern won. I really do wonder if we can get a replay. But that doesn't seem to be a feature of this game. Then we see T1 Dash, who said, "No, I will feel guilt. No, I'm sorry, everyone that didn't win. Good night and have fun, Tommy. I don't deserve." I think you guys won legitimately. I just failed to capture it on camera. It's my fault. It's up to me to track that stuff, so it's really my fault for losing track. That Darch, sorry, the new son says Tommy's a swell fella. Twitch Prime. That Darch in fourth. Sorry, that was the new son. That Darch in fourth says rigged. Steve Obama in fifth says Rattopia. No, I thought I won. Well, I'll take fifth. Yay. Also, Rattopia. Grok the World had this to say in sixth place. Oh boy, top 10. Can I keep it up? Woohoo! Congrats on partner, Tomar. And they spammed some Tomar Emeralds. Yanagra says, Tomar, I thank your beautiful face. Let me pass. No, top 10, let's go. Invest in Tomar coin. Have a good night, everyone. Says Yanagra in seventh. Jaffarero in eighth said, I'd like to thank Mildor's Plume. And Nuxie says, yes, turns toward Tomar. And then there's like a classic wide-eyed emote. And finally, in 10th place, Adam Langens had this to say. Go me. Use those Prime subs. Don't let Bezos have your $5. It's true. Every Prime sub you don't use goes straight into Jeff Bezos' pocket. Think about that. All right. Hey, thank you guys so much for playing. And T1 Dash also had this to say. Captain EO, that's a reference to a Michael Jackson ride at Disneyland. And Nuxie just says the same emote again. All right. And I'm just going to keep reading these. Oh. These guys are like, I wasn't responding to the game anymore. Thank you guys so much. Oh, let's see where I placed, just in case there were any bets on the table. Definitely not top 50. Definitely not top 100. I came in fourth to last place out of the people that actually finished. Thank you guys. Are we doing one more, asks Azuma. Should we do one more? Oh, people did vote Tomar should go hang, though. I see. I should. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Gothoid, for subscribing with Prime. Thank you, Vernthrax, for the gift sub. Thank you, Osama Bin Farton, for resubscribing with Prime. Thank you, Cringe Owner, for the 90-bit cheer. Cringe Owner will have this day eventually. And Unabated Lemon, thank you for the 100 bits. I had a wonderful time. Great job getting partner. I've always loved your content. Thank you for stopping by, Unabated Lemon. All right, Downcast just got here, you guys. I say we do one more. I'm fine with doing one more, and then I'm going to go hang with some friends. And if Sonny's going, yeah, we can absolutely raid Sonny. That's the plan. We're going to do one more and then raid Sonny in that order. One more random track. But as soon as I see that 100 people have joined, I'm gonna start counting. But I'm gonna close my eyes now for a few seconds, so you can still go over 100. What is going on with the chroma key here? It's going nuts. The light has not changed at all in here. I need a new camera or something. It's the weird. It's adjusting white balance or something. I don't know what the hell it's doing. There we go. That looks more stable. Slightly. All right. We're over 100. I see we're still climbing. I'm going to wait a couple more seconds. I feel like everybody wants to play. Should have hit play by now. We're going to hit start. Got 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Go. All right. We see coming around the first bend, Razor seemingly, but we've got Tesseran. Tesseran is overtaken by Key Eventi Agent JPEG. Horky Sporky seemingly pulling into the lead, but For some reason, it says it's okay. Yeah, Horky Sporky, Zephyr Lamb, Captain Germ taking the inside bend. Horky Sporky and Captain Germ fighting for that first place. This is going to be the end of the first lap with Captain Germ leading the first lap. We're now into the second lap, and it's a whole mess overtaking Captain Germ, but he's maintaining it. Not Laver, Reuniclus X, clear contenders now for first place, but Captain Germ staying in there. Captain Garm. Sorry about that, Captain Garm. Plastic Scissors, Lime Juice, Plastic Scissors. Some Like It's Not now entering the fray. And they're about to finish. Plastic Scissors and Some Like It's Not, both barely come in there, and Nuxie as well. But the second lap is now halfway over already, with Captain Garm back out in front, but just barely. Just barely. Nuxie very close on his tail. Plastic Scissors is coming around the inside bend, but then falls behind. Captain Garm is looking like a shoo-in for first place right now. Can anyone overtake Captain Garm in the last few seconds? Oh, it's going to be Captain Garm, Horky Sporky, Plastic Scissor, Caller 7. Oh, it's Tyler, Zephyr Lamb, the new Sun, Nuxie, Not Lavar, and Ride Rice. Oh, there's not going to be an again, Nuxie. But you did well. You did well. We're going to take some final words, and we completed our challenge here tonight, whatever that does. Captain Garm had this to say: Germs better don't worry. Germs, the marvel is strong. Congratulations, Captain Garm. Horky Sporky says, whoa, I'm doing it. Engage cheats. Have a good night, Tomar. My first win. Plastic Scissors says, boost it in first, little buddy. Boost delicious. So close yet so far. Have a great night, Tomar. Caller 7 said, saw my name for a sec there. Oh, nice. Fourth again, baby. Staying up till midnight and 10 minutes for this is worth it. Oh, it's Tyler says, win game, win the game, beat Tomar. I better win this, Pogs. Win the game and don't go into debt. Yes, 5th place, best place. Congratulations to famous The Crude's voice actor Tomar for getting partner. I was never in The Crude's. Zephyr Lamb in 6th says play. Monkey, apes strong together. Whoa, good night, Tommy. Fun little Rise of the Planet of the Apes thing there. The new Sun just says lucky 7. Nuxie in 8th place says, get it, Marble. Good line. Again, thank you for the stream, Tomar. We all love you. Not Lavar says, turbo boost. Good night, Tommy. Excuse me. And Ride Rice, who came in 10th, says, no way. Nice. Made it on the board. We making it out of the hood. Thanks for the stream, Tomar. Enjoy your night. Congrats on partner. Looking forward to your next streams. Thank you guys all so much for participating tonight. Thank you, Unabated Lemon, for the 100 bits. They say I had a wonderful time. Great job getting partner. I've always loved your content. I think I might have read that one already. And Brox in the Box with the final 10 bits, who says it's the Ed, and Eddie effect. I don't know what that means. It's been great, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining me on our season premiere. We had a great turnout tonight. And my plan for next week, or sorry, for Thursday, is to try and get Castlevania Symphony of the Night working with crowd control. And I expect that won't be a problem, but I haven't run any PS1 stuff on here in a while. I got to make sure I get all the right settings going so it runs smooth as butter. But yeah, that's the plan for Thursday. Symphony of the Night with crowd control. Lots more audience participation, which I know you guys like. Zone, thank you for the 100 bits. This stream is funded by QAnon. I have proof. Great. Thank you for that, Zone Sama. And Brox in the Box, thank you for the 10 bits. I was referring to the green screen. Oh, gotcha. The Ed, and Eddie effect. I dig it. All right. Oh, and what place was I? That's a good question. I was not top 50. I was not top 100. I was 127th out of 146. I was terrible. All right. Thank you guys all so much for a good stream. Let's get out of here and let's see if our very good friend Sonny is still streaming. And if he is, we'll raid him. And if you don't want to stick around for the raid, that's fine. That's on you. Alt F4. I don't have time to find where the exit button is. All right. Let's get big so you can see all the cool artifacting from my chroma key. And Sonny's doing a sleep stream. Are you serious? He's going to sleep on stream. That's silly. But we'll support him if that's what he's doing. Stream manager. Raid check. I don't see Sonny. I don't see Sonny in my raid check. Sonny TM, it just says sleep. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, but we're going to do a raid, I guess. Yeah, it does say he's streaming. I don't know. I thought my thing was supposed to tell me when people I'm following are available when I click that. Anyway, we're going to raid Sonny. Stick around for the raid or don't. Do whatever you want. Here we go. I've pressed the thing. Is it working? All right, here we go. 200 viewers are ready to raid Sonny in 2 seconds. 1 second. We have 214, 218, 220. Current poll. The poll's in my way. I can't click raid now because of the poll. I'm going to knock this poll out of the way. I can't. How do I get this poll to move? I guess I have to wait for this poll to end before we can raid because of UI limitations. Great. Don't make more polls. I wonder if this is just a limitation of specifically the built-in chat in OBS. Why don't they let you clear a poll out of your view? It says there's multiple polls going. If I vote on the poll, no, it doesn't even let me vote on polls. This is my stream. You're trapping me here. All right. We can clear that. All right, raid now. Well, well, well. I assume my stream's over. I'm going to end the stream.